Hey guys, welcome to a new video, and today we're gonna answer one of the age-old questions. Which is better, controller or mouse? So, and we'll answer that right after this intro that does not exist. Okay, guys. Okay, so what we're gonna so today psych the two controllers that I have. So I have this controller here from like 2 years ago, when I gamed like intensively, is an Xbox 360 PC controller. It costs like $30 now, and like $30 plus the adapter, the wireless adapter, which is like another $20, so $50. And then this thing, this right now has a resale value of about $30, but I bought it at $50. Because it was newer then, and it was actually on discount. It's usually 70. I was 50. Blah blah blah. It's now 30. So today we're so now using the power of Rocket League, we're gonna answer this question: which was better, her controller or mouse? Now, to be fair, this is like a sample size of one. But I'll show you guys how to use the controls as we go along. Okay, so we're now in Rocket League. 1 second, let me just really quickly back to full screen. Apply. Okay. Okay, now we're back in Rocket League. So what we're gonna do? There's an esports competition. I don't care. So what we're gonna do? I'll show you the basics. So first of all, we have to power up the controller. And once it starts flashing green, give it a minute. There you go. And once it turns solid green, that means you're connected. So, once you enter Rocket League, your controller will just work perfectly. So, this joystick will control like basically your options. To select, you press A. To press back, you go C. Or I believe if you press A and then you can just oh damn it. Okay, so you have to press B, and then what you have to do and then to join so to join a game you play this, and then you can just play local and then that. Now for a mouse, it's a bit more complicated. So you have to aim your cursor at the mouse, at the button. So you press play, and then you basically you have to, how am I going to show this? Here, I'll use my phone. You have to use your, you have to like move your mouse around, and basically that's how you click around. So if you want to stay in a stationary position, it's better to be a controller because of the fact that you don't have to move your mouse around. And also, it's actually better for like long-term gaming for this game because of the fact that there's this thing called basically where you over twist your arm, basically where you're because like that's how you usually like game or type. Basically you have your hands flat, but your arms here flat, but your arms are designed to be like this, where your bones are in line. So in a mouse you have to have them flat, otherwise it won't work. With a controller, on the other hand, it helps relieve that stress and keeps them in line. So now that we have that, so I would say controller wins mostly because of the fact that like I like being lazy in the fact that you can just like move around this thing by just like flicking your button instead of having to move your entire hand. Yeah, just move it, and then just press play. And then quick play. Okay, so what we'll do next, I'll show you guys the controls because I just spent like 10 minutes figuring out, 10 seconds figuring out the controls. It's that easy. So we'll go into free play, accept, share, soccer. There are multiple game modes, and in this mode you'll be in white. So basically, to move forwards, you press this button. To move backwards, you move this button. So to move forwards, you use the left, F trigger, the right trigger, I'm sorry, this is really hard to manage. And then, to move backwards, you press the left trigger. To boost, you press A and then right trigger. No, that's jump. A and then right trigger, and that will make you go forwards. And then to brake, you can move backwards. B will allow you to jump. And then, there's actually a really cool feature here. So if you press this, that may only work. Oh yeah, you can press Y to toggle your ball cam so that, I still don't even know. Yeah, I think Y on keyboard is, what is it even? I'm just pressing around keys because I don't even know what the ball cam is. What is ball cam? Controls. Oh, to do it, it's spacebar, which is kind of odd because you kind of assume spacebar would be. Oh my gosh, the spacebar and the toggle for ball cam are together. Okay, so controllers definitely win on that front because of the fact that there's a dedicated button for each one. But here's the next. And now let's go on to the the actual controls. So yeah. Now for keyboard and mouse, what you have to do is to move forwards, you press your W. Move backwards, it's your S. With my key bindings, I have it so that then you basically shift key. It's actually capital key to do this because it's easier to reach my pinky to my capital key because it's more in line. So, but it's supposed to be your shift key. But yeah. And then if you want to, your mouse actually doesn't do much. You actually just move on your keyboard. If you press your middle button, you can look backwards. I think if you press X, I believe, and that's something that they win on their front, is that they, the keyboard wins on that front is that you can actually look backwards and you can see the enemies behind you. And also, you get the general reaction time because you basically don't have to move your hands at all. But that depends on how long you're going to be playing. So, now what we're going to do is, yeah, this training thing is all great and good, but the thing you guys want to see is me getting destroyed and absolutely wrecked in Rocket League. I'm kidding. The difference between controller and keyboard and mouse. So, well, I'm gonna use controller first, mostly because I like it and I'm used to it. So, yeah, let's play. Quick play. It'll just, if you press quick play, it'll search quickly. And about Rocket League as well, they have new modes. They have an esports, so you can actually win esports with this game. There, I'm joining the game now. A funny thing about this controller is that if once like something happens, like say they score, it'll vibrate. So let's try controller first. Okay, game, so, gotta say, as a person that's not used to this, a joystick really does help. It may be because of the fact that it's similar to, it's similar to, like, it's similar to actual, like, what's it called? Driving games, like you find at the arcade. some of the cheap ones will have a joystick instead of like. Okay. And basically, I recommend having your ball toggle on so that then, and you can just like see where everything is. And then you can move backwards and forwards. The one thing I would say the controller loses on is that it kind of gets annoying to have to switch triggers. What I would really like if they had is that this would be like a pedal, and then this is like dry, like this is dry, this is backwards. You could, in theory, do it like that, but I'm measuring it off the stock experience because, measuring it off the stock experience, I says he has a custom profile loaded onto this game. He can you can do that. So let me finish up this game and then we'll go on to keyboard and mouse. Oh, one thing I should mention before I leave this off is that one little hack you can do is that you can do this, and if you have max, if you set like you can make like custom ones, and if you set the gravity to low and do that, you'll basically enable flight. Damn it. Damn it. Oh! Can you guys hear that? It's squeaking. Jesus, this thing went through a lot. Okay. I guess that's what, like, 2 years... Because, like, I haven't used a controller in, like, 2 years, and I was much worse than this, so I say it's improvement. Damn it, I missed. And I just set him up. Damn it. Yeah, like if you're going for stock experience controller wise, it kind of sucks after a long like time because of how hard it is to change direction compared to like keyboard and mouse where it's like, oh, I just move my finger down a bit. But I mean, you could change it so that then just going down would because going down doesn't do anything currently, so if you really wanted to, you could have it so like going down is down like that. It's pretty easy. I'll show you guys after this match. So that was a match without my without like doing like without like that was stock. Now let's try doing it so that then it's like optimized to what I would do, and let's see how well I do. Options, controls, change key bindings, drive backwards. I want it to be that. To your right, to your left. Okay. No. Back. We'll try Creator again. So now we'll try doing it with optimized bindings. Oh my gosh, the difference is like night and day because of the fact that now this thing, both of these, this thing won't do anything, but like, to be honest, I like consider that more like a brake button. You just have to move backwards. You don't have to hold the power to do it. Actually, wait one sec. That doesn't make sense. Oh, there it is. So basically, if you're in like in the menu, basically you just press the main like circle. It'll pull up like all your Xbox stuff, your audio, your CPU performance. It brings up captures, and then an Xbox menu that you control from your oh my gosh. Actually, 1 second. Let me change another setting really quickly. Okay, so this part you kind of need it. Oh, okay. So to do rear, okay. So guys, I just figured out how to do rear view. Basically what you do is that basically what you do you just hold this. Now this thing moves without having to do this. And if I hit boost, this is my booster. So this acts like kind of like a pedal. So that's my recommendation. Make your right, depending on which side, which like dexterosity you have. I just had to think of the word. Set it to either here or here, depending on your main hand. I recommend this one. And then you can set this so then it's independent. And then set it so then this is backwards instead of this. So and then have fun. And okay, so that's the easiness of doing that. So now we're going to move on to keyboard and mouse. So leave match, yes. Quick play. Actually, yeah, quick play. That should work. Yeah. So this is, yeah, and while we're waiting, guys, like and subscribe. Currently, we are 1 strong, and I know, and that one person, recommend it to your friends, recommend it to people. It helps the channel, it helps other people. You know what someone's messing with you with, and the name is mom, or sister, or anything else. Or absolute unit? Absolute unit of what? Kelvin? The absolute freezing? What is it? Wait, why can't I move? What the hell? What the... Options, controls, change, drive forward. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, there you go. I got it working. Okay. So when you guys do this, make sure your key bindings are working, because otherwise you're gonna run into that problem where you won't be able to move and everything will be bad and everything and life will suck and everything will be bad. Trust me. By the way, this game is not free. Unlike the game I recommended yesterday, in the video. I believe I named it, try this game before you play get a Nintendo Switch or Smash Bros. Where I go over a Steam game that you can get on PC, Mac. I accidentally made a mistake, unless you guys read the description, that I thought that Android had it because my iPhone had because my sister's iPhone had it. I thought it was on Android because it's on Steam, for heaven's sake. Why wouldn't it be on Android? It isn't. It's actually on what's it called? It's on iOS, it's on iPadOS, it's on macOS. I think it may be on tvOS. I have no clue. I don't have an Apple TV. No! You shall not take a shot. You shall not get a shot on us. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes! I got the shot on goal and goal. Oh my gosh, I got that last second. He raced around it to try to block it. Because he knew. Yeah! Oh, winner by forfeit, they left. Oh. Oh, that's not fair sport. I totally am a noob. I'm not level 12. Totally. Okay, let's exit the main menu and let's see how we can improve the game experience from stock. So, let's go into training, free play, accept. So the main thing I complained about was that your ball toggle and spacebar at the same time, which is problematic because you usually want your togglings to be different than your actual movements. So what I would say to do is go to controls, change bindings, and I would say set jump to left click or some key that's easy to reach. I say left click because and then set power slide to a like P, for example, because I don't usually use power slide. You may use it, so you may want to have it different, but yeah. So now you can hit the ball without actually toggling untoggling ball cam, and you can shoot it. It's a lot easier. Another thing I noticed is the other thing I noticed is the sensitivity, I guess, because say I'm driving this way and then I want to drive this way. It's it's a good sensitivity, but it's not optimal because you want to have it so that and it's you press this, you should be able to press this and press this right after each other. And then it should be able to register both functions. And it can. So that's not really a complaint, that's just me noting something that the game has, which is, it has a really good, well, I guess that would be true on the controllers because of the dead zones, because of the fact that, when you're gaming, gaming, because of your adrenaline, you're not usually, you're kind of quivering, I guess? You're not always calm and collected. You'll be nervous sometimes. And so basically controllers have dead zones, to make sure that then, for example, I'm actually moving the cursor, but you won't see the wheels moving. So yeah, those dead zones, but there is a physical groove, I guess, a tactile bump that you can feel, so I guess that's a bonus. But yeah, I guess like the main takeaway from this is that, like, so the things that keyboards have stacked up: higher response times, easier buttons to press. In default, so let's say, okay, so let's take the wards for everyone. So and we'll take the scores unoptimized because I want to give you guys the experience that you guys will get instead of what I will get because I've customized this game. So first thing you guys will get is so menu scrolling. I would say the controller has to win because of the fact that like especially for the fact that like you actually have to move your arm around. The fact that you can just like use their thumb to like just scroll around and then use your other thumb to press play and stuff, that seems like amazing. And then you can monitor this. You can do this. If you back if you're playing this on Steam, actually, you can actually make it so that then it will pull up your Steam guide, so friends of yours will show up. I'm not and then also if you press Y, you can get your news. And then you can get like your career, and there's extra stuff that you can explore. But so that's the main menu. I would say controller has to win that one. Next on to playing the game. Now this one in base. Not wait, cancel. No, I don't want to cancel. Back. Okay. So we'll pull into training because I don't want to play another game. It takes too long. Blah 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 blah. If you're playing from your couch, or if you're dealing with like a repetitive strain injury, I would say go with the controller because of the pronation releaseness, and you can be as far or as close as you want. So say you have like a home media setup, you can be like this. Say this is your couch. You can be this far away and not. It will still play connectivity, and obviously you would have a TV in here instead of a small monitor. So there would be like that. And Rocket League should scale to that. I have actually tested it. It should scale. Yeah. So let me get back up here. But the thing about the keyboard is that there's no dead zone. Well, this is kind of depending on your keyboard. Mine is a G612 Prodigy, which is a membrane keyboard, which are notorious for not having a tactile bump. So for most people, not serious gamers who actually like go buy mechanicals, it's pretty instantaneous. But for mechanicals, that can depend, and I honestly haven't tried mechanical keyboards to give a recommendation for that. But if you have a membrane keyboard, get the membrane keyboard and get a mouse. It doesn't even have to be like a high sensitivity mouse, just one where you'll feel comfortable on it, because you're going to because like for example, there are some mice like that I can't control because I have like big hands. I'm gonna sound like Trump here. I have big hands. And so like this one is really helpful because of its long structure. I know there's like other ones you can get, but this is the one because it costs like less money, and also I don't feel like buying a mouse that is when I have this good of a mouse, like a gaming mouse. It doesn't have like 4x buttons, but it does have like your DPI. It does have a DPI cycle. Once you have like Logitech G and software installed, then you can modify that. It doesn't have like RGB, but it's like whatever. Now it's turned into a product for this thing. It's like 7 years old. You guys wouldn't buy it even if I tried to sell it to you guys. But yeah, this. So if we're talking about the value argument, I would say get this because for like if you're only gonna play this, that's it. If you're only gonna play this, get a controller. You'll love it. You'll enjoy it. You just have to set the key bindings to correctly. Cause like there's that screw up thing. So set up however you like. But if you're using if it's like a home media server, use it. If not, I would say get a keyboard and mouse. Simply because you already have them and that will save you money because you already bought it with your original system. So that will help you save your money. And then what else did I say? Oh yeah, and this also it can be charged with charged as well. So my controller's not working. It can be charged. You can put rechargeable batteries in it. I use non-rechargeable because that's the ones we have at home because most of the rechargeable ones are on my Wii. Because I don't know if because I play on that controller a lot more than this. It's a good game. I just got sick and tired of it because I've been playing it for 4 years now, and I want to break in my Wii that my sister got. And then and yeah, but yeah. So well, the G19. So trying to make a decision. If you're a couch gamer, or if this is your only game, get this. Or if you're suffering from extreme like repetitive strain injury, get this. You'll have fun. It can be used for long term. Most people recommend it because of that long term factor. But if you're gonna play like one game, for example, which a lot of you probably are, because of the fact that we're in quarantine and that stuff, and you'll probably play between classes. Do keyboard and mouse. Just have it set up so that then it's enjoyable. I would not like mine is like an unrealistic setup because like together my keyboard and mouse costs like at retail like $100. It's $100 for this keyboard and mouse. Another well, it's like only like $50 for this controller, but you already have that keyboard and mouse, so it's $0 if you're doing it for just your computer. Else, yeah. And yeah. So yeah, that's the verdict. They both tie, but if you have the money, I would recommend getting a controller. Just simply and if you're serious, get a controller if you're serious about this game. Because of the fact that then it'll be a long more time because you're spending a lot more time on this game. It'll be a lot more enjoyable and you won't fatigue as fast. Get a better one than this one. This one is kind of degrading because of the plastic and it can like shine up because of the oils in your hands. But that's the same with the mouse as well. And also but if you're doing this from like say your home work computer and you're just like if you just want to play Rocket League period and you have the $20 to pay for this game because remember it's $20. That's like literally the adapter's fee. I should note that the adapter does come with it. But like this one, the one I have is like it's like better because of the fact that because it's just one button connect and also like with the new Xbox, Xboxes now can support mouse control. So say you have an Xbox. So even if you say you have an Xbox and you prefer keyboard and mouse, you can just connect it there. That's a different video though. So for now, guys, yeah, that's the verdict. Okay, and with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really love it when you guys watch it. It gives me a boost in morale knowing you guys are watching it. And it boosts my morale, and also it tells me what you guys actually like, because I don't usually clickbait stuff, because I don't believe in the clickbait nature, because of the fact that I believe in you getting what you deserve, not getting what you, not scamming you guys, because this is scamming your time, which is money. So, and with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and my new music editor. So me and my music editor, so something you guys can look forward to for subscription is, me and my music editor, are probably going to do a competition between, because I have, like, a high musical background. I play piano, I play violin, I played a lot of it. I played instruments. He has never dealt with music. He's only, like, he's played piano and he's played drums. And he's in our, he's in a band. But he's never worked with an audio editor, while I have. So, yeah, look forward to that, because we're going to basically be comparing, does software critique, because DAWs are definitely better than online editors. There's no mistaking that. But does experience beat software ingenuity? Because if I can beat him, then that and I'm using a worse platform on purpose. I'm using the online editor. Then that proves that experience itself is what you need, and that it's more important to have better experience and better, like, knowing of the platform and software than having a very, very good software. And with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.